Hey guys, hello YouTube. StatueHunter75 here with an episode of StatueHunter's Bags and Boards, episode 20. So yeah, this is the 20th episode. Wow, I like doing these. I'm loving comics. They lead up to the development of statues, and most of the statues we buy are based on these characters from comics. So I hope you guys are enjoying this just as much as I'm enjoying making them. So excuse me. Like everyone else in America, I have a bit of a cold right now. Got a mail call here, so let's delve right into it. This one came from Canada. I don't even remember what this is, but I always try to start the bags and boards with the mail call, if we do have a mail call. So let me just yank this off camera real quick so I don't have to, I love the way he packaged it. I asked him to package it firmly, please, and he did. So I'm liking this. Just looking at something on the box here, and don't mind me. Looks like he packed it pretty damn stable, and it's nice and... Okay, so that's what this was. I picked up a few of these already, but I got it for cheap on eBay. Another spec book. It's the first appearance of Captain Marvel in the Kree costume. Let me see. Is it? I always forget here. Let's see. It is Speculations. Yeah, the Kree Army costume. That's right. I just wanted to make sure I was giving you the right info. Alright, so there we have that. And let's see what's in this box. I asked this person to send it in a nice box, and he actually sent it in a box, which is much appreciated. Gotta love when they actually listen to you and do send it in a box, but, I got that Captain Marvel off that guy for really cheap, so he's probably like, screw that, I'm not putting that in a box. Who knows? Alright, so let me get this. Let me dig into this bad boy and see what we got here. Alright. Whoa, bonus! Holy cow, got a lot of stuff here, I think. There's two packages here. There's one book here. Oh, I know what this is, I think. And then there's a CGC book here. So I have a pretty good hunch as to what this is. Alright. Which I got a really sweet deal on this one. I mean, everything else was pretty much a bonus. I pretty much paid the value for the... if this is what I think it is, for the CGC book, which would be the foil variant of Rags. Let's make sure I'm right, which I believe I am. Yep. There we go. So that's cool. We get the wrapper. I love that they included the bag too. So that's sharp. Rags #2 Antarctic Press. It's the silver foil logo, and it's white pages, of course, variant cover. First issue, first print. So that's cool. That's really cool. There we have it. We got him back in the bag. And then the rest should be... If I remember correctly, I think it's... which is very nicely packaged. They definitely packaged that nicely in there. Let's get it out. taking it off camera for a second. We got a postal bag. Full shots. And there we have it. Beautiful. I already got a bunch of these covers. Now I just got more added to it. This was kind of bonus. First print of number 3. And yet another variant, which is cool. But I really got this for the number 2 variant, the silver foil variant. So these are just bonus. So glad to have these in the collection. Yet another variant of number 3, which is a really cool cover, and the regular cover A. So awesome mail call, I think. Very happy with that. And let's move on to what really makes this episode of Bags of Boards, the Bags and Boards. So I went to a few local comic shops and I went spec hunting today. Let's start with, I'll start with the small stuff first, even though this was the shop that I ended up at. I stopped at Eric's Counterplay Comics in Burlington, one of my favorite shops, one of my new favorite shops. I love Eric, great guy, and picked up a Ironheart number 1 just to make sure that we got that. If she ever gets, I mean, she's already got some steam, but if it gets really popular, that's her first solo appearance, so I figured that'd be good to pick up. And the other was a couple sets, which was really cool. And he sold me both these sets for $15, so pretty much 10 for the Infinity War set and 5 for the Gotham City Garage, which is cool. So Infinity War 1, 2, 3, 4, all in perfect mint condition. 5 and 6, the whole Infinity War story. So really cool to have. And then the reason I got this was mainly because of this, even though it's not like it's worth anything, but the Gotham City Garage, which is really cool. I didn't even know about this new series based on the DC collectible statues. I actually have the Catwoman statue. I wish they did more of a book on it. They kind of did the Harley Quinn motorcycle, but it's cool because I'm a huge avid motorcycle fan. I used to, unfortunately I don't anymore now that I'm an old dad, but I used to have a really sweet 04 Screaming Eagle, Harley Davidson Screaming Eagle Deuce custom vehicle operations from Harley Davidson, and that's cool. I mean, I love all the motorcycles the Gotham City Garage covers. So that's 1 and 2, and then you have 3, which really doesn't have much to do with motorcycles, but oh well. Is that the motorcycle right there? Huh. Kind of vaguely see it. And then this one was the Catwoman one, but this doesn't look much like the Catwoman statue. Kind of looks like her with the tattoos on the arms and stuff, but the Catwoman, the chopper on the Catwoman statue is way better. I was hoping they would have had that to match up next to my statue on display, but they didn't. You see the Batgirl motorcycle up there. And then on issue 6, kind of like not much to do with motorcycles. Neither did issue 7 have anything to do that much to do with motorcycles, besides Batman in like a motorcycle outfit. And then you got number 8. There's kind of like a Supergirl motorcycle there in the background, which is pretty cool. And then this cool one of the chopper here. This is some pretty cool artwork. And then this one, which has absolutely nothing to do with motorcycles, which I don't know why this is a part of Gotham City Garage, which is weird. She's on like a glider of some sort or something. I don't even know who that is. Anyway, they had to throw Lobo in there on his motorcycle. That's pretty badass. And then the final one actually does show the Wonder Woman motorcycle. They did do a statue of that modern, futuristic-looking Wonder Woman motorcycle. That's number 12. So it was pretty cool. You know, these were all sealed up, so I couldn't see the books in the middle. It was a package. I was kind of hoping it would have had the Catwoman. I probably should have looked at it, but it didn't really have the chopper like the one that I have in the statue. But oh well, not the end of the world. Still happy to have the whole collection, so that works out pretty cool. And it was a bonus to get the Infinity War, the whole Infinity War story, so Still a really great deal from Eric. Thank you. And then moving on, earlier in the day while I was at work, I stopped into Harrison's in Salem, and I bought a whole bunch of spec books here. So I picked up quite a few speculation books at Harrison's Comics on Essex Street in Salem. So first of all, if we do, there's rumors that there's going to be an upcoming Disney series, Sif series, and that Beta Ray Bill's going to be in it. So I already have a ton of Beta Ray Bill's first appearances. So that's cool. So I figured if anything, I'm sure the saga of Beta Ray Bill's Stormbreaker is going to get popular. So they had issues 1. There's Harrison's information too. They had issues 1, 2, all at pretty much cover price minus 20% off because Larry takes care of me. And 3 of 6 and 6 of 6. So almost bought the whole series. They were only missing like 4 and 5. And then also I got this pretty cool cover with Beta Ray Bill and Thor on it from The Secret Invasion because that's coming up in the Marvel Universe with the Captain Marvel movie. Just thought it was a really cool cover with Molinar there and Stormbreaker. So I grabbed that right away because it was only $4 minus 20% off. So here's a spec book right here. Let's go kind of in order. I'm so sorry for having this out of order. Shame on me. So it's basically the Son of Asgard, Thor, Son of Asgard. So I got as many because they were all $4, almost like cover price, pretty much. I mean, a little bit more, but I scooped all these up. There's issue 4, there's issue 3, and there's issue 2. And unfortunately, they didn't have issue 1. I was bummed out about that. Issue 1's the one I really wanted, but oh well, because that had the origin of Thor in it. But they did have, let's see here. Let's see what the issues were for this Asgard. Issue number 3. So 2 wasn't really much of a key issue, but issue number 3 here actually of the Son of Asgard. Number 3 was just a nice cover art by Adi Granov featuring Sif. So Sif's supposed to get her own series. And the other hype about these books is that it's the young Thor characters, whereas if they do a young Loki, that's pretty cool. So that this might have some relevance. You know what? I'm sorry. Number 2 had some relevance. That was also another cover art by Adi Granov. And what do we got here? Issue 4. Issue 4, another cover art featuring Balder. So that's pretty cool. By Adi Granov. And then we have issue 5. Now, issue 5, just cover art featuring young Loki. So there you go. If they do have the young Loki series, that might get some traction. And then we got number 6, Son of Asgard, number 6. I kind of just grabbed it, just to keep up. 7, trying to get the whole run here. 8. All really cool artwork too. So to get these at $4 a pop, I figured why not just scoop them all up. 9. And they're all in pretty good condition, all bagged and boarded. And then we have issue 10. Some really cool artwork there. And then of course Hela on there with issue 11 with the young Thor. And then also my daughter loves Loki, and I just thought this was a really cool what if. What if Loki had found the hammer of Thor? So with all the popularity of Loki, I just thought it was pretty cool. This was a key issue. The Avengers here. Let's see. I'm trying to remember what the key to this was. This is Avengers number 260. And I believe there was something to that. Oh yeah, this is the origin of Nebula. So, and then there was this Avengers which Avengers 343. This is the first partial team appearance of the Gatherers. It's an alternate reality Avengers who survived the destruction of their home world with Swordsman and Magdalene. So there's some speculation on that. I'm trying to find out what the speculation was on this. I believe it's just the origin of Nebula, if I remember correctly. Let me see. I just want to give you guys the absolute most accurate information. So this is Avengers 260. Avengers 260. Okay. This is, I'm sorry, I apologize. This is where Nebula reveals that she is the granddaughter of Thanos. So Nebula, this is where Nebula is revealing that she's the granddaughter of Thanos. Okay, and then we have the New Avengers. New Avengers number 30. Now the speculation with this is Clint Barton joins the New Avengers as Ronin in this issue. So, and then of course we have a big issue right here. Warlock number 10. In this issue, I believe this is the origin story of this is the origin of Thanos and Gamora in this Warlock number 10, and also the battle of Thanos versus Magus, and also it's the first full appearance of the In-Betweener, and it's the first appearance of Sanctuary, who's Thanos' citadel. So it was from 1975, a little bit after my birth, because it was in December. Just really cool. Jim Starlin. So huge book with the origin of Gamora and Thanos too. So really cool book. Warlock number 10. It's in very nice, pristine condition. Very sharp. Be getting that graded down the road someday. So that's it. That wraps up everything for Bags and Boards, StatueHunter's Bags and Boards, issue number 20. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Like the video, and if you do subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications and you'll know when my videos are coming out. So you guys, you won't miss out on any of the new content that I'm putting up on the channel. Oh, one little thing off topic before I leave you. I want to tell you guys, if you guys like movies, right? There is a new movie on Netflix, which wasn't the best movie in the world, but you know what? It's a pretty cool suspense movie called Bird Box with Sandra Bullock. Love her, especially for her age. I think she's like 54, and she looks phenomenal. But anyway, in the movie Bird Box, it's just a suspense thriller about demons that if you look at them, they make you basically commit suicide. So everyone's walking around blindfolded. Just to give you a quick premise. And another really cool movie if you want to check out. Not that I'm getting into movies, but just for the hell of it, A Quiet Place with John Krasinski and his real-life wife, Emily Blunt. I have no paid advertisement for these movies. They were just really cool movies that I just watched, and I want to share with you guys out there in YouTube world. So check them out. A Quiet Place with John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. That's actually like out on rental and stuff on iTunes. But as far as Netflix, the Bird Box is on Netflix. It's a Netflix original. So check them out, guys. Tell me what you think in the comments. All right. Have a good evening. Hope you enjoyed the video.